7 months ago, I picked up my 2026 Tesla Model Y, and I promised myself I'd give you the honest version of this review, not the everything's perfect version, and not the Tesla bad version either, just what actually happened after 7 months of daily driving, road trips, and living with this car. So today, we're doing this properly, the good and the bad. Let's get into it. Let's start with what Tesla still does better than almost anyone: performance and range. 7 months in, and this car still genuinely surprises me every time I need to merge quickly or overtake on the highway. Depending on trim, the 2026 Model Y can hit 60 in as little as 3.9 seconds, and even the more modest trims feel confident and immediate in a way a lot of gas SUVs just don't. Range has also held up better than I expected. On paper, this car is rated for up to 357 miles, and while real-world numbers dip a bit depending on speed and weather, it's been genuinely reliable for my daily commute and most weekend trips without turning into a math problem. And when I do need to charge on the road, Tesla's Supercharger network is still the single biggest advantage this car has over almost every rival. Fast, plentiful, and it just works. The tech side has genuinely grown on me too. Over-the-air updates have quietly improved this car multiple times since I bought it. Small things like refined climate control behavior and tweaked acceleration response, without me ever having to visit a service center. The cabin is quiet on the highway, the ride is composed, and there's a real sense that this car keeps getting a little better even after you've already paid for it. Independent reviewers seem to agree with my experience here too. This car scores well across the board with major outlets, and even Kelley Blue Book's owner surveys show a solid majority of 2026 Model Y buyers would recommend it to a friend. So no, this isn't a Tesla is falling apart story. The good really is good. One more thing worth mentioning on the positive side: cargo space and everyday practicality. Between the frunk up front and the rear cargo area, I've genuinely surprised myself with how much this car can swallow. Costco runs, moving boxes for a friend, camping gear for a weekend trip, it's handled all of it without me needing to think twice about whether it would fit. Cost of ownership has also been a quiet win. 7 months in, I haven't paid for a single oil change. There's no exhaust system to worry about, and brake wear has been minimal thanks to regenerative braking doing most of the work in daily driving. Charging at home overnight costs a fraction of what I used to spend on gas, and while electricity prices vary by region, for me, it's been one of the more noticeable, ongoing savings of switching to this car.
But now, let's talk about the part I wish I didn't have to. Build quality has been the most frustrating part of owning this car. Right out of the gate, I noticed a panel gap near one of the doors. Not huge, but enough to be visible, and enough that I immediately understood why so many other owners online report the exact same thing. It's become such a common complaint that it's almost a running joke in Tesla owner communities at this point. Paint quality has been another sore spot. I've seen chips appear faster than I'd expect on a brand new vehicle, and I'm not alone. Plenty of owners online joke that the paint on these cars is almost too delicate for daily use. None of these issues have been deal breakers on their own, but 7 months in, they've added up into a nagging feeling that quality control still isn't where it should be for a car at this price point. Then there's the software side. The same system that impresses me with updates frustrates me daily in small ways. There's still no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, which in 2026, when most mainstream brands offer seamless phone projection, is honestly starting to feel like a stubborn design choice rather than a limitation. And because almost everything lives on the central touchscreen, adjusting mirrors, changing wipers, even opening the glove box, small tasks that should take a second sometimes mean digging through menus while trying to keep your eyes on the road. Then there's the elephant in the room: full self-driving. My experience with it hasn't been dangerous, but I've had a handful of moments that made me tense up, including sudden, unexpected braking with nothing around me, what's commonly called phantom braking. I'm not the only one flagging this either. There have been documented complaints about the system behaving unpredictably in certain situations. And on the broader reliability side, it's worth being honest. One major inspection agency's 2026 report ranked the Model Y toward the bottom for reliability among nearly new cars, citing a defect rate of roughly 1 in 6 vehicles at inspection, with issues flagged around brakes and suspension. My car hasn't had those specific problems, but it's data I think any prospective buyer should know about. On top of that, service access has been a mixed bag, depending on where you live. I got lucky with the service center reasonably close by, but I've talked to other owners who live hours away from the nearest one, turning even minor warranty fixes into a half-day event. That's worth checking before you buy, not after.
So 7 months in, where's that leave me? Honestly, still glad I bought it, but with my eyes wide open. The performance is genuinely fun. The range covers my life without stress, the Supercharger network is unmatched, and the over-the-air updates make the car feel alive in a way older vehicles never do. That's the real, undeniable good. But the bad is real too. Build quality that still isn't consistent, software quirks that shouldn't exist in a car this expensive, and reliability data that gives me pause even if my personal experience has been mostly fine. If you're the kind of buyer who can look past cosmetic imperfections and the occasional software rough edge in exchange for class-leading range and performance, you'll probably still love this car after 7 months, like I do. But if build quality and reliability are deal breakers for you, it's worth going in with realistic expectations rather than the marketing version of this car. That's my honest 7-month review of the 2026 Tesla Model Y, the good, the bad, and everything in between. If this was helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more honest long-term reviews, and let me know in the comments, has your Model Y experience matched mine, or has it been better or worse? See you in the next video.